Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you're having a good one. Okay, let's go over XRP. I had to come out with a video on this because I was calling a drop on this, and I'm going to go over this with you guys. You know the last video I came out with here, this is what I said. I said Ripple pumped 17%, but watch for the drop. My call was exiting 50% at this candle, basically at this high in this video. So what happened here, we ended up getting up to the top and we ended up dropping down very fast after that, saw a little bit of a rebound, and we just could not keep heading up. All right, so all of you guys who ended up taking a short trade on XRP, you guys are basically up, depending on if you did 10 or 5x leverage, I don't know. You're either between 20 for 5x leverage, you're up 20% today, or you're up around 40% on this trade at the moment. Okay, I want to go over today to tell you guys what my look for XRP is as far as how are you going to get into this if we pump up, or what are you going to do, and what's the probability of us moving back down, okay? I just ended up coming out with the ADA video, so make sure you guys watch that, but let's go over this. If you look at the metrics, this is exactly what I used, when was this, 2 days ago? I think this was the 28th. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, I just did this yesterday, actually. So yesterday I made this call. What was I looking at on the metrics over here for XRP to call this? I want to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at, because I know a lot of you guys are like, man, like, how are you doing this so accurately? Well, honestly, I'm not getting emotional, and I'm just trading like a robot because of the metrics are telling me. Okay, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these will update, which is literally in 2 hours because it's like 5:59 right now. Okay, the emotional index yesterday was telling me that we are pushed up very high. Okay, so do you guys see that when this video came out? Yesterday was on July 28th. Today we're at the 29th. The 28th, you can clearly see on the live video here. I'll even play it a little bit. You guys can see that it's playing here. That is where I was calling the drop, right up there at the top. Well, that drop was right up here at where the yellow line is. Okay, when I start seeing the emotional index of retail traders and the market as a whole start getting excited and greedy, I don't have to guess what's going to happen anymore. I don't want to mean that cocky, so let me explain that. If you look at historical data, the last time we got up there, we saw a drop. The previous time we got up into excited, we saw a drop. The previous time before that, we saw a drop. The previous time before that, we saw a drop. We saw a drop here. We even, if you guys take out all of this history and pull the chart up to an average scale, this is a decent drop because we even got up into greedy, and then we saw it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This proved an 8th time. This indicator called the last 7 drops, I would say almost perfectly in the market just by watching the emotional index. And now we had the 8th drop called perfectly yesterday if you guys got out. And if you guys are up 20 to 40% today, fantastic. You did amazing. Now, taking a look at today's metrics, we need to wait till 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to make any solid, calls in here. Make sure you guys are signed up with the membership. You guys know this. I won't spend much time on it. It's $49 a month to get access to all the metrics and the live trades. Great. So let's move down here to the long and short trades. If you were watching this, I've talked to you guys about this. Like, I don't know what's going on with XRP, guys. Like, this is just weird. Like, watch, I'll go over to Bitcoin and I'll show you guys what's happening over here with long and short trades. Like, this is looking great. Like, this is a great, lot of buy volume in here. I know buy volume is dropping off, which is usually a sign that we're going to drop in the price. But XRP, like, the volume is just not there. Like, what is going on with XRP? I know they're going through all the legal things, but I just want to point this out to you guys. Let's move down and get a better look at this. Long versus short trade risk. If you guys didn't notice, the website is updated and it's super clean now. I took off all the borders, so our eyes just immediately go to the metrics here and they pop super well so you guys can make faster decisions. Probably noticed it. Just want to point that out. Okay, long for short trade risk. This was pushing up into the great short trade. So it's obvious that yesterday I was going to call a short trade for you guys, not because of news, not because of emotions, but simply because the metrics called us. I even had someone come out on the comments and they were like, Travis, you end up calling a drop. Did you realize you called the drop up here perfectly at the top when some of the most bullish news for Dogecoin came out? And I'm like, honestly, dude, I didn't realize that because I don't watch the news anymore because I don't trust the news. The news is used to manipulate people far more than anything else. It's just absolutely true. If you guys been trading long enough, everybody just it's like almost a guarantee. People know that. It's very hard to manipulate metrics because it's volume-based, and it's what's already happened in the past, and it's already on exchanges at the moment. Okay, well, in institutional smart money. Let's just take a look very quickly, guys, at what's happened historically when we've gotten over here. Last time we saw a nice move down for short trade sentiment, we did see a pump, and the whales shorted this, and they made all their money in the market for XRP. That was this move right over here. Okay, take a look at what's happening right now. A lot of short trade sentiment is building over here. We also saw this type of build over here when we saw the first drop. We started to pump back up, trying to hit another all-time high. We could not. What happened down here? Short trade sentiment built in the market, and we dropped. Like we dropped fast after that. And then it happened again right here and we dropped. So if you're going to make a call today, if I'm going to make a call, I do believe XRP could see a little bit more of a move down, but I'm going to show you guys how to get in this to prepare for both a move up and a move down today. Support and resistance prices, we're literally waiting for another resistance to be printed back up here because it shot up so fast and then we shot back down. The greatest level of support in here is 65 cents. Let's go over here and take a look at 65 cents. It is right here on the chart. That is where I'm looking at to see, like, if we're going to go down, I think we're going to probably stall right around 65 cents, structure high here, and it also correlates to the structure high as well. These are wick values. If you bring it back down to the candle tops, basically we can call it, that correlates to the 65. Excuse me, guys. That is where I think we're going to see a drop in the market. We're already at the bottom of the red circle here, which I was calling the other day, right in the middle. That's where we're expecting to drop. Okay, if you guys are following this, you're like, wow, like this stuff actually works. It really does, guys. It's how I'm making my money. Okay, dollar cost average buys. Those of you guys who bought any of these XRP buys in here, you are all in the profit. If you just want to throw in money, every green line, the green line is going to come out every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, okay? So it literally is like, check it once in the morning. If you have an extra $1,000 and you want to throw it in, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, throw it in there. Awesome. You guys are all in the profit, and you guys could have looked to take profit on these and you would have done great. Okay. Everyone who took this trade right here, if you ended up taking the exit here, you made money. All right. Everybody who took this entry right here on the dip, you guys took the exit right here, you guys made money. Okay. It's like very clear that, like, if you're just using this, you're going to be doing very well. Taking a look at the exit points for XRP, we can see that we're building a little bit of, sorry, what was I calling this yesterday? Basically, multiple red lines are moving together here, and they're bunching together. I think that's what I called it. The bunching together of red lines means one thing. It means an overextension in the market. And last time this happened up here when we hit the all-time high, it was the fastest crash we have all pretty much ever seen until this crash came. And we all know this when the emotions freaked out. So a bunching up of red lines is a sign that it is extremely overextended. And that is actually a sign that we could drop faster. Yes, we called the drop here. We called the drop here. We called the drop there. We called the drop here. We called the drop here. We called the drop here. Yes, we called the last like 5-6 drops like literally perfectly. Let's see what happens here with this one. Historical data, if you're watching the metrics, do show that we are due for a move back down. We already got the move back down. You're up maybe 40%. Now let me transition to what I said in this video. How are you going to get into this and take advantage of this if it starts moving down? Guys, this is literally exactly what I do, and I can prove it to you because here, take a screenshot, match all of these buy limits up. For Ethereum, match all the buy limits up with ADA with everything I show on the website, and you will see they are the exact same, okay? Come over here to the live section. With the $49 a month, you get access to all of these. Bitcoin's free. These are on the page. So come down here to XRP. Watch this. Where's Ripple? Ripple's like on the front page. There it is. So if you come over to Ripple, I ended up making this chart very, very big for everybody, okay? So it's not really small, so it's hard to read. It's just very simple, Ripple live trading. You guys can see how I trade this strategy down here. If you don't like reading, like I don't like reading at all, watch the video. This tells you how to trade it. Basically what you're doing is you're looking at the white dotted line and looking to put buy limits in at the 4 yellow lines below the dotted line, the current price at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is about 2 hours. The first yellow line above this is your sell limit. Now, you don't have to use that as your official sell limit. You can use any of the metrics in here to actually help yourself call an exit. But this is what I did. You can see this on ADA and Ethereum. I'll give you an example for ADA here. I have a buy limit in right now at $1.05. 89 cents and 67 cents. If you go over to ADA, if you just saw that video, I've already gotten picked up at $1.25 because I ended up selling, as I told all of you guys, I did exactly what I said. I said, I'm going to sell, I'm going to buy the dip. So I'm already in here at $1.25, which is why the account is actually up in the positive right now because I bought that dip and you can see the filled price over here. I got into ADA and I also bought into Ethereum, exactly what I told you guys I would do. So if you come over here, these 4 yellow lines are all based off of Fibonacci zones. Very, very accurate, guys. Like I tediously put these in here. Support and resistance. I know where bots trade because I've actually helped code bots for cryptocurrency. I've coded this around whole numbers. I've coded this around the quarters theory number, and I've also coded these lines around bank numbers. Okay, like this is not just throwing lines on a chart. It's why they're not evenly spaced out. This isn't grid trading, none of that nonsense. Like this is literally at a very, very good structures at certain prices. So literally when you type this in, I would type it into the 3rd decimal. not the second, but the third decimal. Okay, I'm just giving you guys a full disclosure. Like, this is good stuff right here. I spent years trying to work with hedge funds, with thousands of traders. These are the best entries in my personal opinion. Okay, let's go over to XRP. I hope you guys at the end of this video just realize that if you're watching the metrics over here, this is exactly what I used to call this drop, and you guys did very well on all of your short trades. And congratulations, guys, for all of you who got in here and you actually ended up taking the advice of when I called the entry down here. So basically, you guys on this channel, I'll end it after this because I know this is getting long and I'm sorry. But I ended up calling the entry for Ethereum and ADA at the bottom of the market. You guys saw this. I got in at the bottom here, and then I bought here and I sold here for 88. It was a very nice move. Those of you guys who ended up getting an XRP at the bottom where I called that move was right around here at about 52 cents. You guys made a ton of money on this channel if you held all the way up here, about 38%. If you were leveraging, obviously that's a lot. And then you guys got out. Great job for that. I want you guys to watch this too, and I'm gonna end this right here. You need to be watching this indicator right here. The whale money flow in here, the price versus whale money flow, what I called it here, this is showing that money is flowing out of the market, creating lower highs and lower lows, while price structure is creating higher highs and higher lows. That's not a good sign that this is going to keep heading up. This is actually a sign of an overextension. A lot of people know this in the market. I'm just pointing it out to you guys if you are new traders here. This was also showing a divergence to the downside, and that's why I believe we got one of these biggest drops in here when I called this, okay? We did see a push up to the top side in the red zone. I've told you guys, just get the trend exhaustion, the price versus the whale money flow, follow me on these videos, and this will help you guys predict the tops and the bottoms very accurately along with the metrics, okay? So I want to just point that out to you guys. Are we going to shoot up here? Or are we going to move back down? I'm not going to make an official call on here, but if I'll say this, I do believe off the metrics that this has a strong chance of moving back down. But maybe the smartest thing you guys could do today is come over here and look at the live trades for all of these coins. And if you want to get into this before we start skyrocketing up or down, look at the buy limits, and you guys can get your buy limits in right now if you want to take advantage of this move if we start going up or down. Something big is about to happen in the market. Take a look at 88. We have seen the symmetrical triangle pattern here. A ton of pressure is building. This is not going to be a small move, and I just wanted to update you guys on XRP and let you guys know this. Go over to tradeconfident.io, guys. Snag your membership for $49 a month. It will probably be the best investment you've made for crypto, for metrics, and even live trades. You get everything you need over here. God bless you guys so much. I'll keep you updated. Great job for everyone who exited here and you guys took profit or you're in the profit at the moment. God bless you again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.